was just a few minutes before 7 p.m. in the quiet town of Willowbrook. As always, the church bell rang loud and clear across the village. Every evening, this bell was more than a tradition. It was a warning. 7 o'clock is coming. Head to your homes. Lock your doors, echoed through the village speakers. The townspeople, as if on cue, wrapped up their work and headed home quickly. "Hey, Mr. Grant," called out Paul, the local shop assistant. "Yes, Paul. It's almost 7. Is everyone inside yet?" "Almost," Grant replied. "Of course. I'll send them all home right now. And you too. Go home. Lock up tight." "Yes, sir." "See you tomorrow." Back at home, Mark shouted to his son. "David." "Yes, Dad." "It's almost 7. Go shut all the windows and lock every door." "Yes, Dad." As the last few shops pulled down their shutters, an old woman stood near a tea stall. "Hey." The shops closed. "Let's go." "Come on, Auntie. Just 1 cup of tea," a young man named Jake pleaded. "You idiot. Didn't you hear the bell? It's 7 o'clock soon. Go home, unless you want to disappear like the others." Jake rolled his eyes. Auntie shook her head. "Jake, we don't have time to argue. If you stay out past 7 and they find you, don't come knocking on my door. I won't open it. You got it?" "Fine. Fine. I'm going." Later, Grant was on the phone. "Everyone made it back home?" he asked. "Yes," Auntie replied. Grant was stern. "What happened 7 months ago can happen again. We don't take chances." Back at Grant's house, David had locked every door and shut every window. "I closed everything, Dad." "Good," Grant replied. "Why curtains?" "The windows are locked." "You don't understand. They can't come in unless they're invited. But if we see them, if we talk to them, we start to believe. And once we believe, we let them in." "Dad." David hesitated. Grant stayed silent. Just then, the clock struck go. "Finish those curtains, David. They're here." David rushed to pull the last curtain closed. But then, he saw something that froze him. A familiar voice. "David." He turned slowly. "Mom." She stood at the window, smiling. "Yes, sweetheart. But, Mom, you died." "No, baby. I just got lost. It took me this long to find my way back to you." "But Dad said you." "He lied to you. I've always been alive. He just didn't want us to be together." "Really?" "Yes. Now, open the door, baby. It's getting dark. They're coming." "No. He won't see me. He'll just waste time. Please, you must let me in now." Okay." David walked slowly to the front door. He unlocked it, opened it, but no one was there. "Mom." He called into the darkness. "Mom, where did you go?" Suddenly, the lights flickered out. A hand grabbed David's arm and pulled him back. It was Grant. He whispered. In the shadows, they watched. David. Not. "She's not real," Grant whispered, but the voice grew louder. "David. Come on, baby. Don't you want to see your mom?" Grant dragged David into another room and locked the door behind them. "Dad." "I saw her. She talked to me. I told you. Your mother is gone. What you saw was not her. But she said, she's lying. They always lie. David." The voice called again. David cried silently in his father's arms. "Go to sleep, son. I'll explain everything tomorrow. Just close your eyes for now." When the morning sun came, Grant woke David. It's safe now. Come with me. Can I see Mom? David asked. Let me show you something first. Grant led his son toward the edge of the village. Why are we going here, Dad? Mate. You'll see. Look around. What do you notice? David scanned the area. Lots of trees. The road leads out of the village. There's... oh, that old, broken bus. That's it. Grant stopped and pointed. This is where your mom died. David stood frozen. That night, we were coming home from the city. We got caught outside. It was just before dawn. Every house was locked tight. So we hid near that bush over there. Grant's voice trembled. But then, we heard something. Nest. She told the girl they could hide in the bus. But the girl was never a girl. She was one of them. And when your mom reached the bus door, it was too late. I was already inside. She stayed behind to help the child. That's when they came. David's eyes widened. You mean... she... They tore her apart. I stayed hidden in that bus all night. They never came inside. I didn't know why, until later. Why didn't they come in? David asked. Grant pulled something from his pocket. This, he said. It was a Rudraksha rosary. Back in the village, David sat in Aunt May's store, thinking about everything he'd learned. 7 o'clock is near. Head home. Come on. Old lady. Jake laughed again. You still believe that nonsense? You're gonna get yourself killed, Jake. Those creatures will tear you apart. Men. How did Grant survive, huh? David overheard this and stood up. Something felt off. Why did Dad survive? He whispered to himself. He left the store and followed Jake. Jake, what is it, kid? You said you saw something the night my parents got stuck outside. Did you? Jake nodded slowly. I saw everything. I saw your mom dragged away. Your dad? Hiding in that bus, trembling. They wanted him too. But something stopped them. Jake led David to his home, which was close to the broken bus. He pointed to the window. She's here again, he whispered. David's heart sank. Mom. Jake smiled wickedly. She comes every night, asking for you. Suddenly, the window fogged up, and the voice returned. David, sweetheart. Are you there? Jake began to pull the curtain aside. No. Jake laughed. Relax. I know what I'm doing. He opened the curtain. Come in. Nandini, Jake said. David panicked. Jake, she's not real. Don't open the door. She's not human. I know that, but I'm not afraid. He unlocked the door. Come on in, lady. But she didn't move. She stood at the doorway, smiling. What's the matter? Come in. She tilted her head. Why don't you come out, Jake? She said softly. David stepped beside Jake. Why isn't she coming in? Jake pulled out a small rosary. This, he said. Rudraksha. Same thing that saved your dad. I hung it here. David stared at the woman. I'm telling you, Jake said. These creatures, whatever they are, can't cross it. Are you sure? Want to see what happens if I take it down? No. Don't. Jake chuckled. Relax. I've tested it. They can't come in. But the second you break the rule, talk to them, look at them too long, invite them, they twist your mind. That's how they get you. David looked through the window. Mom, if you're really there, I'm sorry, he whispered. The woman outside vanished into the shadows. Jake handed David a spare rosary. Here, hang it by your front door. And next time, don't answer voices after 7. That night, David got home safely. Grant hugged him tight. "I'm sorry, Dad. I almost let her in. It wasn't your fault." That's how they work. Who are they? No one knows. Some say they're souls stuck between worlds. Others say they're just echoes, feeding on emotion. And from that day on, David always made it home before the bell. Because in Willowbrook, once the clock strikes 7, you don't want to be outside.